I'm Zach Aguilar, voice of the male traveler Ether, and today we're joined by...
Greetings, everyone. I'm Christian Banis, and I voice Thoma in Genshin Impact. Ahoy there. You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Yes.
Hey, and we've been waiting to see you too. It's so good to have you with us today, Christian. How does it feel to be in chibi form for once?
Honestly, it's kind of great. And the special program has always held a really big place in my heart, so it's really cool I'm on it. Plus, it's kind of nice we get to meet in a tea house, too.
Well, it is one of Thoma's favorite hangout spots.
That's for sure.
I'm so excited, guys. All right, well, let's get things rolling with a first look at the trailer for version 2.2. Into the Perilous Labyrinth of Fog.
There we go.
All right, here we go.
Time for the hype sauce. The appetizer. They want to do their trailers.
As soon as the melody began, my mind began to drift, and I could hear the sound of someone playing along with me. Come, try it for yourself. It's all yours.
Yo, new instrument, question mark? Yo. All right. We get another instrument, maybe? Or I don't know, they're all playing the larp now. Okay.
Never thought I'd run into familiar faces so far from home.
This place, yes, this used to be my dominion.
What is
The sense of monsters, the aroma of battle.
I don't care how strong they are. They'll be ashes when I'm finished with them.
Is that a new
Please
Claymore?
allow me to assist you in battle with Shikifuda and Onmyodo.
Ah, the monsters here are strong. Fierce fighting awaits us. It would appear that this place is some sort of combat training ground. There's nothing but fighting and slaughter to be had here. Now that we're all here, what do you say we get to the bottom of this?
Where are we headed this time?
New spear.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Catch him. Okay, so it looks like we are seeing Childe and Shenanigan. Well, yeah, I guess again, because we just saw Shenanigan in the event, but Monka S. Yeah, this is obviously from the new island. Oh. That's pretty. That's pretty.
Version trailers are always so exciting to see for the first time. I'm sure our viewers noticed lots of new things in that trailer.
Yep.
But don't worry, we'll be diving into all the new content soon.
Yep, and before we do that, let's get to our first redemption code.
Yeah, sounds
Alrighty.
good.
Oh, geez. I should probably get my notepad out. Notepad. Why is it doing this dumb thing? Here we go. 100 Primos and Mystic Ants. LB DKG 8XD TND. Go ahead and claim them myself. Is. His animations are sick.
Come quick, we gotta get down to the market. They slash the prices on fish around this time of day. Oh, and if you find something that you just can't do without, I'll help you haggle the price down. That's me.
Only that works.
Finally, Thoma's ready to join the team. It
Passive
sounds like
haggler.
he's pretty good at bargaining.
Well, at your service, my lady.
So, Christian, you definitely know Thoma inside out by now. Why don't you take the lead here and introduce Thoma for us?
Yeah, sure thing. You know, players have already seen quite a bit of Thoma throughout the Inazuma storyline. And though we met Thoma in Inazuma, he was actually
G.
born in Mondstadt.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Now, he's a
know that.
well-known fixer in Inazuma, as well as chief retainer of the Kamisato clan.
Gotcha.
As the clan's housekeeper, he's very good at various housekeeping skills. You know, stuff like trimming the courtyard, cooking, and sewing, and, you know, bargaining. Some even say that with him around, the Kamisato clan has no need for other attendants.
Oh. Okay. Basically, he's really good at taking care of everything.
Yeah, and when it comes to fighting, Thoma is also a reliable teammate. He holds a pyro vision and wields a polearm as his weapon.
Nice.
When he uses his elemental skill Blazing Blessing, Thoma deals AoE pyro damage. This skill also applies pyro to Thoma and unleashes a defensive blazing barrier. What's special about this shield is that its damage absorption can stack. So, if another blazing barrier is obtained again,
Stack.
then the remaining damage absorption of the existing blazing barrier will stack, and its duration will be refreshed. There is a limit to the stacks of damage absorption, of course, but I think it's enough to make Thoma a reliable protector of the team. After unlocking the talent Imbricated Armor, when obtaining or refreshing a blazing barrier, the current active character's shield strength will increase for a certain duration.
Ooh.
Nice.
On paper,
And
that
finally,
sounds like
we have
it's
his
pretty good.
Elemental Burst. When
But
Thoma
who knows?
unleashes his Elemental Burst Crimson Oyoroi, he slices his spear through his foes with roaring fires that deal pyro damage and weave themselves into a scorching Oyoroi.
Ooh, that sounds cool. But you're gonna have to tell us what Oyoroi is.
Yeah.
Sure thing. So Oyoroi
like
is a kind of armor.
Putting out pyro.
Okay, so it basically serves as another shield?
Well, it's not only like a shield. The normal attacks of active characters affected by the Scorching Oyoroi will trigger fiery collapses. These
Yo.
collapses deal AoE pyro damage and
Yo, that
summon blazing
sounds sick.
barriers. After unlocking the talent Flaming Assault, the damage dealt by Crimson Oyoroi's fiery collapses are increased by a certain percentage of Thoma's maximum HP.
Okay. It
Pyro
really feels like a
Zincho? Yeah,
lot of
that's what I'm
Thoma's
thinking.
talents are centered around shields. And given that a vision represents its owner's ambition, you could say that Thoma's ambition is protecting people. Isn't that nice?
Aw, so nice. And with his elemental burst, not only does Thoma protect his party members with his shield,
Is the
but he
shield
also
like a,
provides
like
extra
a Diona
pyro
shield?
damage for the active character.
Yeah, and with the effect of the Imbricated Armor talent I mentioned earlier, after unleashing his Elemental Burst, the active character's normal attacks actually help strengthen the shield.
Okay,
Okay.
that's cool. So basically, the more you attack, the stronger the shield becomes.
Pretty much. And
Nice.
Thoma also has a pretty
That's really
special
cool.
exploration talent. Once we have obtained Thoma, successful fishing attempts in Inazuma have a 20% chance of scoring a double catch.
Ooh,
Ah, nice. That'll definitely come in handy.
right? And
save
on
on
that
them
note,
fishing
let's move on
trips.
to version 2.2's event wishes.
All right, sounds
Let's
good.
do it.
All right, the banners.
In version
Oh,
2.2,
Hutao.
Child Tartaglia
All
will
right,
be
so
appearing in
Child
his
and
Event Wish
Hutao.
rerun, followed by Hutao in her own Event Wish rerun. Our new character, Thoma, will be available in the latter Event Wish with Hutao,
Still no
and will enjoy a
Ganya.
nice drop rate boost.
Interesting.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm sure everyone will love having another chance to get these characters.
Yeah.
Speaking of new things, we'll also be
Thoma
seeing
will be on
lots of new
Hutao.
weapons landing in version 2.2. First, we have the new 5-star bow, Polar Star,
Wow, that
as
looks
well as
sick.
several new 4-star weapons, including the Claymore,
Those all look
Akawamaru,
really
the
good.
Polearm, Wavebreaker's Fin, and the bow, Mountain's Moon.
Oh, sweet.
I've
And
no
these
idea what any of
4-star
them do,
weapons
but-
look like they're a series.
Yeah, and aside from the new character and weapons, we will also be getting new Hangout Events
Let's
in version
go.
2.2. This time, we'll be hanging out with Thoma and Zayu.
Ooh, we get
Can't
to
wait
hang
to
out
hang
with
out with Lily
Sayu.
Pichu.
I can't wait to see what we'll get to do together.
Well, you can definitely count on her sleeping.
It's been a long time since
I
we had a hangout
mean,
event.
she could probably take us along for her everyday routine in the Shumatsuban.
True.
Maybe she'll teach us ninjutsu, who knows? But, I mean, come on, guys. Aren't you curious at all about the Thoma Hangout?
Well, we already trust Thoma. He'll probably have his whole hangout organized for us.
Oh, totally. Judging
I
from
actually really
Thoma's
wanna hang out with
personality and
Thoma. That's
background,
fun.
we'll probably be learning some housekeeping from him, if anything.
Yeah.
I'm glad
So
Sayu's
all
hitting
we
him
need to
too.
do is have some story keys ready and wait for these Inazuma adventures to go live.
Ooh, new music for the new island. Oh my gosh. Artist team, man. My god, this song's so pretty. Holy shit. Oh, is that a boss arena? We get another boss? That looked like a not a weekly boss, but like a material boss arena, but it could just be something for the story.
All right, next up, we have an inside scoop on the all-new area to explore in version 2.2, Surumi Island.
It looks like it's covered in dense fog.
Exactly. Well, picture this. An island that has always been something of a mystery for outsiders. Dense fog creating a gloomy atmosphere, and the visibility is poor. It's easy for inexperienced travelers to get lost in this fog, so few people ever dare to visit Surumi Island.
Ooh.
Hey, we're adventurers, right? Mysteries are what we chase after.
That's right. And there will definitely be new treasure chests waiting to be discovered.
And you know, aside from the new island area, travelers will be encountering some new monsters in the upcoming version too.
New monsters?
Let's take a look at their gameplay.
What are they? What is that? It's like a specter wolf. What? Monka S. Oh my god. This thing's like menacing. Ready for the next abyss to be full of those bitches? Wow, alright.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It looks scary.
I know, right? Well, these new scary-looking monsters are called Rifthound Whelps and Rifthounds. Judging from the names, we can tell that they
Whelps
sort of
and
come from the
Rifthounds.
same species.
They're like scary, but like also kind of awesome. I don't know.
Okay, so
Speaking
there's, like,
of them
the
being
small ones
awesome,
and the big
rumors say that
boys.
these are monstrous beasts capable of corroding the boundaries of the world. They are mysterious monsters from the abyss and are divided into
from
4
the
types
abyss.
according to their different elemental powers.
These monsters can strike forward with their piercing claws, dealing elemental damage. During battle, they can go invisible, stealthily moving around the battlefield to attack. And most importantly, Rifthound Whelps and Rifthounds have a very unique attack mechanic. Once their attacks hit an active character, that character, as well as other characters in the party, will be continually affected by the corrosion status. Affected characters will lose HP every second.
They're buffing
and even the
healers,
characters with
bro.
shields will not be immune to this corrosion effect.
Oh man.
They are literally buffing healers.
I mean, they might look scary, but I'm sure we can handle them.
Definitely.
Shields can't protect
And,
from corrosion.
Well, that's everything we have for our new monsters. In the next section, we'll get a peek at the events
Okay,
coming our
Mihoyo,
way in
I see
2.2.
you. I see
But
you.
before we get there, it's time to give away our second redemption code.
Yes.
Da-da-da!
They're actually doing it. 100 Primos. 5 heroes. Wits. NB6 VK HQ WVANZ. But like that's the way to do it. To make it so that shields can't protect you from certain enemies. Means you gotta either get good and dodge or have a healer with you. So Chi-Chi, Kokomi, Barbara, and other healers got buffed.
Welcome back, travelers. Next up, we'll be
Grecian
reviewing
Yan.
the events coming in version
Grecian
2.2.
Yan.
The
Let's
first event on our
go.
list is
I
called
already have a
Labyrinth
C6,
Warriors.
but-
Ooh.
Okay, I'm seeing a theme here. The word labyrinth was also in the title of the version trailer, so we know this will be an important event.
Right? And the warriors part is straightforward enough. Seems we are getting some more combat in this event.
Yep. In this event, we'll be entering a domain in
Seems like- yeah, let's
Inazuma
go.
called the Mystic Onmyo Chamber. Joining us along the way will be a paper figure called Shiki Taisho, who will be providing some help to us throughout the adventure. Also making an appearance in the event storyline will be the 11th Fatui Harbinger Tartaglia, aka Childe, as well as the resident rock star of Leah, Shinyan.
It's gonna be great to see them in the storyline, but I gotta say,
What's Shinyan
what
doing?
an
in
interesting
Inazuma?
combination.
for real.
Totally. And what's interesting, though, is that Childe is the third Fatui Harbinger we've seen set foot in Inazuma. Given that the Fatui are not the most welcome guests in Inazuma, you can't help but wonder what he's doing there.
Totally. Yeah, and I mean, the same for Shinyan, too.
Yeah.
What brings a rock star to Inazuma? I guess we'll have to wait until the upcoming version to find out.
Yeah, and in addition to the storyline, we'll also have new event gameplay. Let's dive into some of the details.
All
All
right.
right.
As I mentioned before, we will be entering the bizarre and unpredictable
Do we
domain that
keep
is
the
the
little
Mystic
paper puppet?
Onmyo Chamber. Monsters and hidden dangers await us there, and travelers will need to deploy 2 parties of characters
Oh my
before
gosh, it's a mini
initiating the
abyss.
trial. A combat party and a support party. Luckily, we can use Shiki Taisho's charm magic to give us the upper hand. Travelers may select certain Shiki Fuda before entering the domain. These Shiki Fuda are like magic seals that will provide us with a variety of assistance while
True.
inside the domain. Some Shiki Fuda can summon spirits. Some can create barriers, while others can buff the active character. After making all the necessary preparations, we'll be ready to face whatever waits for us in the domain.
There are 5 levels in the Mystic Onmyo Chamber, and each level will have multiple rooms to explore. Random monsters will appear in the rooms, and travelers will randomly obtain different items after defeating the monsters, including battered Shikifuda, damaged replicas, and age tokens. Battered Shikifuda can be used to obtain buffs in the challenges. Damaged replicas can be
goodness.
used to enhance Shiki Taisho's abilities, and age tokens
seems
can
really
be
in-depth.
exchanged in the event shop for valuable rewards.
Oh, man. Good stuff. For
sure.
Thanks for the breakdown.
Okay, so moving to our next event, Shadow of the Ancients. This event has to do with our new area, Surumi Island. During an investigation commission, the traveler happens to encounter a ruin grader with regenerative powers.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Seems like the Ruin Grader has a special source of energy.
Yes, and that's why we
There's the
also call
arena.
it an anomalous model ruin grader. In the event, our task will be to investigate this grader's regenerative powers.
If it's ancient machines we're dealing with, we'll definitely need a scholar or someone to guide us.
Yup, you're right. In fact, we'll be pairing up with a scholar from
Seni.
Sumeru during this adventure. The event is divided into 3 phases. First is Investigative Surveys. During this phase, the Sumeru scholar will give us
Storm
a special
Terror's
kind
lair.
of prospector gadget. Travelers will need to explore different areas with these prospectors in search of components to repair important ancient devices called Persina's spikes. These devices can be used to cut the flow of power to the anomalous model ruin grader.
The special prospectors we will be using are called Ayesha's Chaos Prospectors. When the target is out of range, it will point towards the approximate direction of the target. And once the target is within range, it will mark the location of the target for us. Travelers can place up to 3 prospectors at once. As soon as a 4th one is placed, the first prospector will be automatically retrieved. The survey sites span
This
across
feels like
Mondstadt,
a
Lie,
more
and
refined,
Inazuma. After
Sealy
we've collected
treasure
all the
searching
necessary
thing.
components, we can prepare Persina's spikes, which will then stop the
What?
ruin grader from regenerating.
However,
okay.
we still need to test whether these spikes are fixed before we get to confront the anomalous model ruin grader. Which leads us to the second phase, Data sampling!
Man, this sounds like some legit research is happening.
I know, right? In this phase, we'll test the functionality of the spikes by recharging them. Once we start the challenge, we'll have to use electro attacks to activate Persina's spikes and continue charging them. Please note that the spikes will attract nearby opponents to come and attack them, and if the spikes are hit by an enemy, the spike's integrity will drop. If one spike's integrity drops to 0, then the challenge will fail. So be careful not to let the monsters damage the spikes.
Good. Lol.
Okay. And once we've collected enough data, we'll get to the third and final phase of the event, live testing.
Yay!
Wait, we're still testing even in the final phase?
Well, let's say it's like an open beta. Travelers will have to charge all of Persina's spikes within the time limit to cut the anomalous model Ruin Grader off from its power source and finally defeat it. But note that if you defeat it before cutting off the power source, the Ruin Grader's self-repair mechanism will be triggered, which will then cause it to re-enter an active state.
So you can't just one-shot it.
Okay. So let me get this straight.
You have to cut off
This
the
thing
power
will
first.
just keep regenerating over and over again?
Unfortunately, yes. But the Ruin Grader's not invincible. Just like a normal Ruin Grader, we can attack the cores mounted on its head and legs to immobilize it, which will help us defeat it more effectively. Our next event to expect in version 2.2 is called Tuned to the World Sounds.
Wow, that sounds poetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because Kazuha is involved, obviously. Because he has a poetic soul.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, in this event, Kazuha will give us a floral zither, which we will use to perform music in the event. That's right, the rhythm game is coming back.
Right.
And this time, we get to be accompanied by another character when we perform in the event.
Yes, that's so cool.
Right?
There are a total of 7 characters that will play
Both
music
friends
with us.
send
They are Ningguang, Zhongli, Keqing, Xiao, Kokomi, Ayaka, and the Raiden Shogun. Each character has their own song, and performances will be split into normal, hard, and pro difficulties.
Let's go.
Normal difficulty is unlocked by default, and travelers will need to complete the available difficulty with at least a Euphonia rating to unlock the subsequent difficulty level. Anyway, enough of me just talking about it.
I love all
Let's
those
check out how the
characters.
event looks in-game.
Sounds great.
Where to next? Oh boy. Pro.
He's going pro.
Jumping right in, I guess.
With Raiden Shogun.
No.
I've done this before. I'm good.
Hey, is that A holding a lyre? That's cool.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But that is such a nice scenery to play.
Oh, I know. It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. This pro difficulty, it looks hard.
But as you can see, before, travelers will need to press the rhythm points when the ring shrinks down to around each point. And then they can score bonus points for timing consecutive rhythm points correctly.
Yep,
Oh,
they
gotcha,
have to
that's
hold
cool.
now.
Look at the long note. It's a new mechanic for this event. You should press and hold down the note until the light strip disappears to score.
When the presentation person that didn't get the full combo.
Does not look easy.
Challenge accepted, man.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it.
Yes,
Can
you
you,
can.
Zach?
Yes, you can, Zach.
I
I
guess
believe in you.
We'll have
I believe in
to
you.
wait and see.
Oh,
Whoever's
hey, the
playing
sound
this
of the
one,
lyre
I mean,
is actually kind
honestly,
of
probably
different
gonna
from
do
the
better
sound
than
of
I
our
could.
zither.
Like, KW.
So peaceful sounding. And then it is like all these successive notes all in a row.
Yeah, imagine trying to hit all of those at the same time.
I don't like the way the notes are laid out. It messes with me. So I see circles and there's too many. So I'm probably gonna fuck up bad. Who knows? I might not do as bad as I think I'm going to do, but
I'm imagining myself playing right now.
I know, right? I'm so excited to give it a try.
I'm so excited to fail miserably.
It's a pretty good score.
Well, that's all we've got for the Tune to the World Sounds event.
That's so cool
I
though, that
hope
we get to
all
play
you
with
travelers will enjoy
different
playing
characters.
music alongside your favorite characters. Next, we have another event called Dreams of Bloom.
Ooh, fancy.
Planting
Yeah.
blooms.
The event is initiated by an
put this
Inazuman
on teapot?
florist named Sakuya. During the event, travelers can
Sakuya
submit the
D's.
materials Sakuya
Sorry.
requests daily to obtain some special seeds from her. We can then plant these seeds in a Path of Value luxuriant glebe in the Serena teapot. After waiting for some time, the seeds will then grow into beautiful flowers called dream blooms, which is an amazing name, by the way.
I know, right? And it looks like we'll have multiple kinds of dream blooms.
That's right. Sakuya will prepare 3 different kinds of dream bloom seeds for us during the event. Star hibiscus seed, pearbell seed, and silk pod seed. What's special here is that even the same type of seed can grow into different colors.
Yo, it's sort of like a mystery prize.
I know, right?
Also,
Gotcha,
travelers
flowers.
will be able to send their flowers to each other. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, that's so
Aw,
sweet. So we can send the flowers we already collected to our friends who might need them.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. In addition, the grown flowers can also be used as furnishings to decorate our realms. Once travelers have completed certain challenges, we can obtain Sakuya's special gardening package and choose one of the 3 flower stands that we prefer. We can also customize flower arrangements in our stands and make them into unique furnishings for ourselves.
Looks like we'll be seeing some customized flower stands appearing in our teapots.
You bet.
That's kinda cool.
But please
Gonna
note
be
that
unique.
after the event ends, the flower seeds from
flower
this
stands.
event will also disappear. So be sure to
Damn it, I knew you
participate
were
in the
gonna say
event before
that.
they're gone.
I will.
And besides all these events, we will
Oh,
also
Leyline
be seeing
Overflow
another
again.
return of the Leyline Overflow event.
Yes.
During the event, we will have 3 chances daily to collect double rewards from overflowing Blossoms of Wealth or Blossoms of Revelation. This event always makes things so much easier for leveling up your characters, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you have a lot of
true.
characters to work on.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it. All right, that's about all we have for the events in version 2.2. Now let's move on to some great updates coming to the Serenity Pot.
Yay!
In version 2.2, the new realm style,
realm.
Silken Courtyard, as well as a series of brand new Serenity Pot furnishings will
Remarkable
become available
chest.
for travelers to enjoy.
All right, it's time for some Inazuma vibes in our teapots.
Yeah. Wow, it's
Wow.
beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at that sunset.
That's very artistic.
This is just gorgeous. Everything is so beautiful.
It's like the 2D
This
sun.
feels so
beautiful.
peaceful too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like watching it is so peaceful. It's awesome.
It's so cool, but how do we get this realm style?
Okay, well, once travelers have upgraded their Sacred Sakura's
Hot
Favor to
spring?
level 40, they can claim the rewards to unlock the Silken Courtyard style.
Wow, level 40?
I know, right? The good news is that even while your Sacred Sakura hasn't reached level
Level
40,
40?
you
I
can
don't
still
even know
gain a
what level mine
variety of
is.
new Inazuma-styled furnishing blueprints and furnishing set blueprints in the coming version.
And on that note, we'll also have a new way of collecting blueprints in version 2.2. Inside the new Surumi Island area lies a brand new type of treasure chest
So
called
they're gonna start
Remarkable
doing this
Chests.
in the future?
Travelers will be able to obtain blueprints by finding and opening these chests.
Remarkable.
We can also obtain some all-new furnishing blueprints by purchasing them from Tubby the Teapot Spirit, or by receiving them as rewards from certain world quests.
In version 2.2, a new furnishing type will be added to the Serenity Teapot system called a floating platform. Basically,
Okay.
it's like a type of rock that floats in the air.
Oh, sort of like Plastrite from the Lantern, right?
Yeah, but
We're
with
sort of
these
making
floating
parkour
platforms, we
courses,
can
bro.
actually set a certain height for them to float at.
Oh, nice.
And just like any other landform, we can place furnishings on it.
And with that, we can start creating our own Adepti abodes inside our realms.
Yes! In addition, there will also be some optimizations to the Serenity Pot system. Starting from version 2.2, we can learn blueprints from several new places, like through the Create Furnishing menu inside the Serenity Pot, through the Forge, and through the Crafting Bench.
Okay.
That definitely makes learning blueprints a lot more convenient.
Yeah, and aside from optimizations to the Serenity Teapot system, version 2.2 will also include an optimization to the storage capacity of our inventory. After the version update, the maximum artifacts we can store
Let's
in our inventory
go.
will be increased from
Let's
1,000
go.
to 1,500.
Oh, that's sick.
Thank God.
Yeah, and that should be just
Hey,
about all we
Bungie.
have regarding the version update.
Oh, awesome.
Hey,
Man,
Bungie,
we
you wanna
covered a
upgrade
lot
our
of
vault
content
space
today.
like they
But
upgraded
hold
our
on,
artifact
we're not
space?
finished yet. Next up, we're excited to announce a collaboration between Genshin Impact and Razer.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Later
God.
this month,
The
Razer will be
Razer
releasing a
collab,
range
bro.
of Paimon-themed gear, including a
Death
wireless
Adder,
ergonomic
Death Adder,
mouse,
Paimon mouse.
mat, and an ergonomic
The
gaming chair.
Paimon
It's always reassuring to know
chair,
that
bro.
Paimon's got your back as you
I'm gonna
journey
buy
through the the world
of
of
those
Tibet,
just
and
so
now
that
in
I
more ways
can
than
make
one.
Dizzy mad.
And
Just
to
kidding.
sweeten the deal,
I don't think I'd buy any
co-branded
of
products
those.
also come with bonus
Razor's
in-game
expensive.
rewards. Travelers can head over to the official Razer webpage for more
Come with
information
bonus
on this
in-game
special
rewards.
lineup.
Oh man, I can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Yay!
And with that note, let's give away the third redemption code for today.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right.
dun.
100 Primos. 50,000 Mora. BSNUJGQFUTPM. No numbers in that one. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? It was the Viper. Damon rocking the Paimon merch, dude. With the Paimon profile picture. It'd be so funny. And they're really
Well,
fast with
it
the codes
seems
this
like
time,
the
it
version
seems.
2.2 special program is finally reaching its end.
Wow, that was
And
fast.
I gotta say, that was very informative.
So tell us,
That was
Christian,
definitely a
how did you
filler
like doing a
update.
special program with us?
Let's create a new
It was so
island.
cool. Like, we saw all the new events, we saw the new Serena Teapot updates, which look amazing. There's terrifying monsters, and, you know, of course, Thoma.
Yeah, I also can't wait for Thoma and the Serenity Pot updates and the monsters. It's gonna be great. And Christian, it was so awesome having you on the special program.
Hey, well, thanks for having me.
Well, I think it's about time to say goodbye. I hope you all enjoy the version 2.2 updates, and thanks for watching.
See you all in Genshin Impact version 2.2.
That was like the
Bye. See you
fastest
later.
presentation they've done.
Hey, just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Actually, today there'll be an
Oh, okay,
online
the
concert
concert.
celebrating Genshin Impact's first anniversary.
I think it
In a
starts
year
right after
of
this.
adventure, so many of you have created wonderful memories. And to help us recall all those special moments, Genshin Impact has prepared a special online concert for all the travelers out there.
Musicians from the United States, Belgium, and South Korea will cover Genshin Impact's music with different genres ranging from classical symphony to pop music. There will definitely be a variety of exciting audio and visual experiences for our travelers to enjoy together.
The concert will start at 8:40 a.m. EST or
Oh, wait.
UTC minus
Okay,
4,
so yeah.
which is only a few minutes away from
7
now, so
minutes.
stay tuned.